Hello YouTube, this is Blurred Sci-Fi Gamer. Welcome to Blurred Pokemon Plays, an archive of all of my Pokemon ROM hack development. So please sit back, relax, and enjoy. Welcome back. Pryce. I am battling this gym 7th. This is the nonlinear section, meaning you can actually go ahead and challenge Pryce as the 5th gym leader if you so choose. You must take care of the Lake of Rage and the Rocket events first before you can take on Pryce. Now from a design standpoint, I did change the levels and altered some of the Pokemon choices in this game from vanilla. Wanted to make sure that all of the ice type families were represented in this gym. So you can see level 27 Sneasel. Sneasel is not shown in this gym in vanilla, so this is an addition here. And Sneasel just attempted to use Blizzard. This is a key point in this gym. Pryce is going to give out Blizzard. I have removed Icy Wind from the TM list. It's still a move in the game, but it's no longer a TM. Blizzard is given out by Pryce, therefore the junior trainers, everyone in this gym is going to attempt to use Blizzard. That's the move of the gym. And it's fitting. Icy Wind is cool, but at only 55 base power, Blizzard is a much more of a step up. So this border here, having Vaporeon, this is a change from vanilla. Wanted to take out a lot of the repetitiveness of just fighting Swinubs and Seals. Vaporeon is not an ice type. Being a strong water type special attacker, it fits in this gym. It's a good user of Blizzard. Guard's trying to learn Vital Throw. Do that. Lamb Chops is very strong and still was not able to one-hit KO Vaporeon. That's how bulky of a Pokemon Vaporeon is. For informational purposes, I am fighting all the trainers, as is done in this entire playlist. Skier Clarissa with a Lapras. This is not in vanilla, so this is a new addition. Lapras is obviously an ice type. Was added to this gym because for representation purposes. I'm getting quite lucky with these Blizzard misses. And at level 28, it's a nice challenge. If you go reference Chuck at Cianwood City and you go take a look at that gym, the levels of the underlings here are comparable. Non-linear portion of the game. This border is going to have your standard unevolved versions. There's one of these type trainers in pretty much every gym. Not too much of a challenge. I'm getting very lucky with these Blizzard misses. Seal is pure water type. It's not ice type. That's why it lived a Rock Smash. Smoochum is important for the Jinx line. And Swinub. Wanted to make sure the gym had one of these trainers. That's showing the unevolved version of the 3 main lines that are shown in vanilla. So again, went with diversity of the different lines. Wanted to make sure all the ice types were represented in this gym. Roxanne and her Jinx. We're at the point of the game where Pokemon are not going to have the strongest move yet for their type. So Jinx is fortunately only using Confusion. Bodyguard just overpowers her. I'm going to go back to the Pokemon Center to heal, so I fought all the trainers. So you notice the main challenges in this gym. You saw Sneasel, you saw Lapras, Vaporeon, and Jinx. Take on Leader Pryce. Leader Pryce is going to start with a Cloyster. Shelter obviously wouldn't fit, is way too weak. Cloyster is a staple. You can find the party for Pryce in the description. Movesets. I was watching along, I'm getting unlucky here with the freeze. I was lucky throughout the gym with Blizzard missing so much. All of Pryce's Pokemon are going to have Blizzard. That is his signature. That's the theme of the gym. Cloyster also has Spikes, Clamp, and Toxic. Blizzard for big damage. Clamp plus Toxic is a deadly combo, and Spikes for switching, to discourage switching. That freeze on Ampharos is causing me to have a much more challenging battle than otherwise, because Ampharos probably would have swept with Thunder Punch and Fire Punch. It's perfectly positioned for this gym. Blizzard in this game, Blizzard, Hydro Pump, and Fire Blast have their later gen power, so they've been reduced to 110 base power. In Gen 2, they're 120 base power. It's a small but subtle change. It's still very strong. However, one of the themes of the ROM hack is doing what I can to preserve Gen 2 mechanics, but also modernizing. Dewgong carrying the power water move Surf. That's a big step up. As it should. Surf is arguably the best water move in the game. A lot more water Pokemon should learn it. Certainly a gym leader's water type Pokemon should learn it. I've said many times, Rock Smash is the equivalent of Brick Break in this ROM hack. It's 75 base power, fighting type. That is an upgrade from vanilla. Bodyguard is able to take down Dewgong. Piloswine learns Earthquake via level up at level 37. Otherwise, I have made it a policy not to give gym leaders really great TMs that the player does not yet have access to. Piloswine's Earthquake, again, is a level up move. That's not using it because of PM availability. Starmie's able to come in and clutch the win. Piloswine is a pretty big threat. That's Pryce's ace. Very high attack. It's going to spam Earthquake. Anything that probably can take an Earthquake doesn't want a Blizzard. But with only 3 Pokemon, if you play smart, it's nothing too difficult, and you see Pryce will give you Blizzard as a prize for defeating him. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and join our community.